Giving your energy is normal. You have to give your energy to normal everyday tasks and everyday things. But are you noticing that you are starting to feel even more depleted, even after getting a good night's rest or doing your self care? You still feel energetically depleted. You feel depleted mentally and emotionally and physically. If you're noticing these things, you are most definitely probably not just giving your energy, your basic energy that you have to give and receive, but you're also over giving and you're digging into that soul light of yours. You're giving too much of that away or allowing people to hook into that energy and take it from you. Most of the time, people don't realize that they're doing this. All right. But in this video, I'm going to help you with understanding your soul light and give you two really powerful ways to review your life and learn how to protect your energy and yourself. All right. So you don't give away that soul light. You keep that soul light for you because soul light is your light that you were given in this life to be able to shine bright and do the things that you're meant to do. Everybody has their own soul light, but a lot of people don't understand how to take care of that or access that. All right. So if this sounds good to you, keep on watching. So if this welcome back, beauties, and welcome those of you who are new. My name is Triana, and I am a psychic intuitive spiritual teacher and energy healer. So this video, we're talking about giving too much of yourself away. And overgiving is a huge thing. It's not just like what most people talk about, oh, you overgive and you feel like depleted. No, this is on a spiritual level as well. When you overgive, you are really giving out your soul light and you're dimming yourself down while you are raising up people and helping everybody else and just giving and giving and giving. Now, one thing to note is that you can never just your soul light can never be truly depleted. Okay. So don't worry about that. But it can be hooked into, and just people use that energy and it just drags you down. I most definitely had my many experiences with this. So I can assure you, just like how if you're feeling this now with feeling like drained and maybe you cry often and you just don't know what's going on, you just feel so like this, just everything just feels so like a heavy weight, just doing your basic normal things. It's okay. And there are ways to help you to regain your soul light back. Let it keep replenishing just for yourself and also be able to help others. All right. So, first thing I do want to say too is also go to your doctor, your medical doctor, and see if you are having like really like any physical things are actually happening in your body. Okay. So, it's always good to pair this with medical advice as well. All right. So, let's dive in here. Your soul light is your beautiful ever wellspring of light that you came into this world with. It's who you naturally are, your beautiful personality, the purpose that you're meant to do in this world, the things that you're meant to do. This is in your beautiful soul light. And a lot of us have to get back to that place where we know what our soul light is and we learn how to shine it bright into this world. That's a lot of your personal development work that you do. And when you overgive and you do not have healthy boundaries, you tend to let people suck that light out of you and you overgive. So the first thing that you need to know is that you need to have solid boundaries in order to be able to protect yourself and that soul light. That is like the number one thing. And a lot of us, myself included, struggle with boundary setting. It's because we were always taught that you have to be nice, you have to be kind and caring, especially if you're a woman. And even if you're an African American woman at that, we're really taught to, you got to be nice, you got to be quiet, you got to just give, help others. Don't expect a lot in return. It's just about others. It's never about ourselves. And that is very much so wrong. That is not the proper way to go through life because you do not have a healthy balance in your life and you are giving too much of yourself away and wondering why you don't have the energy for yourself or you can't create what you want to create. You can't live that life that you want to live. It's because you're giving too much of your soul light away and helping others instead of having a nice, beautiful balance within yourself and others. Let me know if that makes sense. Drop a comment down below if that makes sense for you. It's definitely a learning curve and something that you have to deal with throughout your life, especially if your belief system is like real messy and you have to really dive deep into your own self to rebuild that mindset of it's safe to take care of myself and it's safe to give to others in a healthy way. But I also deserve to receive. It's a lot with that, and a lot of you are probably doing this beautiful inner work on yourself already. So you do know how it is. All right. So that pretty much is the gist of giving your soul light away. It's just that you are over giving and you don't know how to set solid boundaries, or you do know how, you're just choosing not to because it makes you feel uncomfortable. You have to have solid boundaries in place in every area of your life so you have your soul light for yourself, and other people, they get energy, but they don't just deplete you. All right. So now let's dive into the two ways that you can help yourself and how you're going to help yourself and protect your soul light. So the first thing you need to do is look at your entire life. Take an hour, 2 hours, however long you want. Go somewhere where you are by yourself, preferably out in nature. Take some time to go by yourself. You bring a journal with you, or if you like to voice record yourself, be somewhere where you can feel comfortable speaking on the phone and recording yourself. And you're going to look at your entire life. You're going to look at your work. You're going to look at family. You're going to look at relationships. And you're going to look at what else? We got family, relationships, work, and your connection with yourself. You're going to look at these areas and any other area of your life that you have going on right now. You're going to look at all those areas and you're going to ask yourself this number one question: how do I feel? So if it deals with, maybe you don't have children, but you have a significant other, how do I feel about my significant other? Do I feel like I'm happy here? Do I feel like it's a healthy give and receive in this relationship? You're going to start to dive in. When you ask yourself, how do I feel about X, Y, and Z? How do I feel about this job? How do I feel about my friendships? When you start to ask yourself these questions, it's going to open up the door for more questions to be asked by you. It's going to be very uncomfortable. Not gonna lie to you, it's gonna make you very uncomfortable. But when you ask yourself that big question of how do I feel, you're going to notice where there are parts in these relationships, if they're not the greatest, that you could do some work on. Maybe some people, it's time for them to leave your life because maybe they're taking away too much from you and you don't feel like you're really receiving anything in return. Maybe your job is taking so much out of you, but you don't feel like you're receiving anything in return. Now, I will say too, sometimes you don't have to just throw everything away. Some things can be fixed, but that's where comes the boundaries, where you have to say, this is what I need here, and this is the boundary I need to create. And then you have to go to the other person, whether it's the job, relationship, or family, and set up those boundaries with them. All right. So though that part can be difficult and stressful, but please know that you are doing yourself and the other people a huge service, because you are going to be able to have your own light and feel good within yourself. And when they see you feel good, they're going to be like, "Oh, I want to do that too." It's going to spark up their own inner work journey and to get them going. But that is none of your business. You don't have to worry about them. You just have to set up solid boundary lines for yourself so that you can be in a healthy space for yourself and others. I hope that made sense. Let me know in the comments how that feels for you. It's going to be uncomfortable when you start to review your life and see what feels good and what doesn't, but I promise you it's going to help you in the long run. You're going to, even when you ask yourself those questions, you're going to notice that you feel better because you're like, "Whoa, I'm giving myself permission to be honest." And that's the big thing too there, is you're giving yourself real permission to be honest about how you really feel about something. As soon as you are honest, source, spirit, your spiritual team, all that stuff can start to help you make things happen. All that stuff can come through and start to help you change your life. All that support. Okay. So that's number one. Welcome back. Part two is that you are going to protect your energy every single day. You have to give yourself a beautiful spiritual protection around yourself every day, especially in the morning. Before you start your day, if you do such things like meditation before you start your morning, or you like to journal, I want you to add in protecting your energy. I have so many Reiki videos on my channel that I do energy healings that you can use. And I'm going to give you an energy healing here right after this. So I'm going to do an energy healing where we're going to cleanse out your energy and replenish your energy and then give you a nice protection. So you can see that timestamp down below and you can come back to this video every morning if you want to. And I also will tag something else that I have, a 10-day grounding and protection video series on my channel that is so powerful and will help you with grounding into yourself and protecting your energy. And you do it every morning. And it's not long. I think it's maybe like 10 or 12 minutes. So that is something that you can also do. And I will tag that down below in the description box so you have access to that as well. All right. But you want to protect your energy. This is so important. You guys, it's very important. I know the boundaries are a physical way to protect yourself in your physical reality because it helps you mentally and emotionally. But the spiritual aspect of it is still very real and very much so just as important because that's where those cords come in. That's where people hook into you unknowingly. And if you're not an energy healer and you just go through your day, you're not really aware of how things can just like attach to you throughout the day, basic things. You could be walking through a grocery store and somebody's anger or frustration just kind of like sticks onto your energy field and you're just going home and making your dinner, taking a shower, going to bed. You're not really thinking about like, I need to cleanse and protect my energy. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people don't really think about that. Before I was spiritually awakened, I didn't even know anything about that. And I had a lot of things. I had a lot of stuff that I needed to clear and get rid of along my journey. So if you are an energy healer and you happen to be watching this, especially a Reiki practitioner, you have the power to do this for yourself. And I said this in my 5 things you need to know video for Reiki practitioners. If you're interested in being attuned to Reiki as well, is that you need to do your self-healing treatments. Those self-healing treatments are what protect your energy every single day and help you to keep your energetic maintenance going. So that is what you really need to do. All right. But for those of you who are watching this, who are not energetic healers, I'm going to help you. So no worries. All right. So those were the 2 really important ways to start protecting your soul light. One, take stock in your life. See what's going on there, every aspect of your life. How do you feel? Ask yourself that big question. How do I feel about this? And let the questions keep flowing until you get to that golden nugget of info like, okay, this is not working. I need to either see if I can set boundaries or if I need to release it, I need to let it go. Give yourself full permission to be honest with yourself and to really be able to help yourself. Give yourself permission and know that it's safe to put yourself first right now. I'm telling you this, and so is Source the Creator. It's safe to put yourself first and look at what works for you, what you need. Okay? First thing you need to do. Then the next thing is protecting your energy. Protect it in the morning and allow yourself to be like fully supported throughout your day by doing this spiritual energetic protection. Your spiritual protection is just as important as the physical boundaries. So just remember that. All right. If you have any like comments or questions about this video, go ahead and drop them down below. I will try to get to everybody and answer anything that may come up. And if it's another video that can be created from your question, I can do that too. So everybody gets supported and helped. All right. Let me know how this video helped you. I would love to hear that as well. And give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right. So with that, we are going to dive into the energetic healing portion of this video. So go ahead and lie down, get comfortable. And remember, there's a timestamp down below. So you'll be able to do this sequence every single morning, just for you to protect yourself. All right. So go ahead and take a deep breath in and release. Let's take another deep breath in and release. Let your body completely relax. Just let all the tension in your body, any fear, any worry, any doubts, let all of that melt away into whatever you're sitting on. Then let it melt away down into the floor and let it melt away into Mother Earth. Allow Mother Earth to just take all that energy and transmute it for you. allow your body to relax. Now I'm calling upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to assist in this portion of cleansing and clearing your energy of other people's energy that should not be in your energy field. The Reiki energy is flowing. I'm feeling all the energy flowing right now. So go ahead and take a deep breath in as Archangel Michael uses his sword of transmuting light to clear away others' energy off of your energy field, out of your personal energetic space. Just keep breathing here. Allow it to be released. All right, and then we're going to ask that Archangel Raphael, along with this beautiful Reiki energy, to fill you up, sealing any holes or any tears inside your energy field. Reiki's flowing in to fill those spaces, and Archangel Raphael is with you and your beautiful soul light, helping it to feel replenished. I'm seeing you being reconnected in your divine connection to the Creator, Source Energy. Just breathe and receive here. Just keep breathing, just letting the energy flow a bit more to you. Now we're going to call upon Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael. And Archangel Gabriel is going around your auric field, putting protection around it, wrapping it up really beautiful and solidly. She's very fierce. She's one of my favorite archangels. And I can feel your energy being really wrapped up in protection. You all really need that. So you don't let others take advantage of you or dip into your beautiful light. So just breathe here and allow. I'm still sending Reiki into your auric field as well to help with a soft, gentle, easeful transition into feeling protected and supported. Now ask Archangel Raphael to wrap a beautiful extra circle of light around you, his protective energy around your auric field. It's right on top of your own auric field, adding extra protection and sealing you in your divine connection of the Creator of all that is. Beautiful. Now I'm just going to send Reiki to you for a full minute. And you just relax in this energy. Know that you are protected and supported now. All right, now I'm just going to ground your energy, grounding you into Mother Earth, grounding you deeply into your body. Know that you are protected. Others' energy is cleansed and cleared from you. You're protected. And go ahead and take a nice stretch. Just wiggle your fingers and toes and come back into your body. And I want you to pay attention to your day and notice how you feel. Notice the difference. And just be really gentle with yourself through all of this. All right? You can see the timestamp down below to come back to this video every morning and see all the other offers that I have down below to help you with staying in your protection and grounding into yourself. With that, make sure you come back to this video in full length anytime you need, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.